Hey friends, it's your realtor Peter Scott. I'm here with our quick real estate market update for the Sacramento area. Today is June 25th, 2024, and we do have some good news right now going on the market. It's marginal good news, mediocre good news, but it is good news. Overall, this year so far, we are trending up on new listings. We're trending up on closed sales. We're trending up on pending sales. So last year was about the slowest year in real estate since 2008, I believe. So we're going up. We're doing better. More sales, more listing homes in the market. So it's getting a bit better. Marginally, we're talking just a few points, a couple of percentage points here and there. But that's good news. That's what we want to see, right? More homes in the market, more sales going on. And it's not just our market here in Sacramento, but across the whole country, there's a trend of more homes coming on the market, which again is good. That will help ease a lot of the strains that have been on the market, and actually helps prices kind of chill out a little bit, and just, everyone breathe a little bit easier in the market overall. So we still are suffering from low inventory. We've been suffering with low inventory for 6-7 years, something like that. But right now we're sitting about 1.5 months of inventory, and what that means is if no more houses came on the market, it would take about 1.5 months to sell all those homes to the current buyers. A normal market, what we'd really like to see is about 2.5 to 3 months. That would be a much more normal market, something what we used to see, pre 2020, 2019, something like that. We've been such weird markets the whole time that I've been selling real estate since 2005. We had the Great Recession, and then we had the pandemics, but that's really what we'd like to see, closer to 3 months. And then it's weird, if you get up to 4, 5, 6 months, it kind of flip-flops where it's like basically a buyer's market. There's too many homes for sale, but we just don't expect to see that in California. We have a housing crisis. There's just not enough homes for everyone available, but we're trending in the right direction, which is good. So on that note, most homes are either selling quickly, they get multiple offers, or they just sit and it's just crickets. It's kind of fun. There's not a whole lot of in between, and it's just funny. Pricing a house correctly really helps with that. And if your house is sitting on the market, then you just gotta adjust that price to get to where it gets buyers excited about that. I have a listing like that myself where we've been on the market, I think, 3 months, and we just did a real good price reduction. All of a sudden, we've got a ton of activity on that, and I think we'll get an offer soon. So interesting to see that. So if you see a house that's priced really well, it's just perfect, it's beautiful, you got to understand that there's probably 5 other people who feel the same way as you. But if you see, and you might get multiple offers, you might have to pay over the asking price. But a house has been sitting there for 2, 3, 4, 5 months, then you might be able to get a better deal on that property. Currently, right now, the median home price for the Sacramento County region is about $600,000. That's up about, I think, 2.5%. And I'm sorry, that's the Sacramento region median home price. And the Sacramento County median home price is about $555,000. And again, that's up about 2.75% from last year. So prices are going up, and typically that's what we see in Sacramento. That is more normal for market to go up, 1, 2, 3% a year. So we're trending up. We actually are still below the peak that we hit in May of 2022. It was very weird. Prices went up and up and up in 2021, and in May of 2022 they hit a peak, and then that's when the interest rates changed, and then it started going down, and we kind of come back up, but we're still below that peak from 2022. And currently right now in the market, we are experiencing a bit of a slowdown. It happens every summer, every June. It just slows down just a little bit as people are busy on vacation. The kids are out of school. There's graduations, things going on. So really, May is one of the most active times, and June's a little bit slower, and then it kind of ramps back up towards we get to the fall. So I also wanted to kind of have a note about interest rates right now. Right now we're sitting about 6.8% for interest rates, and that's really high, especially compared to last 10 years. But overall, historically, it's actually pretty good. We're still under what the historic average is, and from my math, it seems to be about 7.6%. Let me show you a quick graph here. So this is 30-year interest rates from 1973 to 1923. It's crazy. They peaked in 1981 at 16%. Can you believe that? And then, in 2021, I think they hit the lowest ever at, just under 3%. So it's kind of funny. You have these huge variances, but really kind of the average is right around 7.6%. So we're still under that historically. So, nobody knows what will happen with interest rates in the future or whatever. But, if you're waiting for them to get back down to 4%, 3%, That's not going to happen. I mean, really, it's not going to happen. They might dip down into the 5% perhaps, but I wouldn't bank on that really. You just kind of have to accept these are the prices we have, and that's probably going to be that way for a long time. This is the interest rates we have. It's probably going to be that way for a long time. And we are in such uncharted waters with this whole country and economy, the huge deficit we have and all the inflation going on. So we just don't know. Now, I mentioned this before, but a lot of times when you have an incumbent running for president, they will often try to improve the economy. The stock market usually rallies and interest rates may come down as we get closer to the election, but we don't know. So when I tell my clients, if the numbers are comfortable for you, go for it. Don't try and time things because honestly, people, if you were thinking about buying a house, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, then rates are higher, prices are higher. So that's just kind of how things are going right now. We don't know the future, but hopefully rates do come back down. But I'm kind of expecting them to stay kind of that 6% range probably for the future. So. Let me know if you've had any questions I can answer for you. If you're thinking about buying a house, thinking about selling a house, I'd be happy to help you out. I want to be your real estate resource. And you guys have a great 4th of July. That's my favorite holiday. I love freedom. So go out there and have a great and safe 4th of July. Take care.